Oh, there are lots of ways we do this, of course. Even those of us who are at the bottom end of the pile in the Western world, we're driving an old rust bucket. The termites hold hands to keep it together. We might actually have a certain kind of inverted pride that our car is older than your car. But somewhere along the line, you might actually manage to get, oh, you're now 28, 29. You're getting your first car with a decent-sized engine in it. It may not be ecologically cool, but it's got a decent engine. When my son, who's a Marine, bought himself a Silverado with a big engine in it, I said to him, Nicholas, do you really need a truck that big? And he said, Dad, you don't understand. He said, this one has got computer controls on it. You don't need all 8 cylinders. You're running on 4 most of the time. It's pretty ecologically smooth. But when there's power, it's there. So I can be ecologically responsible and still be a man. Now, did I hear a little overtone of something there? Do you see? And so when you come up in this new vehicle to the light, and you see there's some young character next to you with a hot rod, you are tempted to drop that into neutral and gas it a couple of times, just to make sure somebody's listening to the throaty roar of your engine. Then you drop it into gear and take off, and if you can win without breaking too many laws, then there's a certain kind of glow, isn't there? Oh, you don't want to put it in such crass terms, and you might not actually hot dog it off red lights, and yet we keep score so often by what how we dress, or by our possessions, or our house, or our cars. Well, we suppress it reasonably well, but if we get to the point where we're sneering at others and sneering at those who point these things out, then we belong under the condemnation that Jesus has for the Pharisees. You are the ones who justify yourselves in the eyes of others, but God knows your hearts. And then this stinging word, what people value highly is detestable in God's sight. That's what the text says. It's not that all human values, without exception, are necessarily disgusting. Obviously, that's not the case. But what people value highly, that is, so that it becomes what you want the most, what you are coveting, what becomes God for you, becomes wicked. It's not that the thing is itself necessarily wicked. The text does not say what people value that is wicked is detestable in God's sight. There are some things that are detestable in God's sight, whether you value them highly or not. But even things that you do, that you value, that are not wicked, that may be good things, may become wicked if you value them highly enough. You may value, for example, a good education. That's surely a good thing. The Bible nowhere commends stupidity or ignorance when you have the opportunity to learn more. And yet somehow, advancing in education could become God for you. It's more important that people think you to be highly educated than that you hear God's well done on the last day. And then it has to be said, what people value highly is detestable in God's sight.